John Milton wrote concerning education, "The end then of learning is to repair the ruins of our first parents by regaining to know God aright, and out of that knowledge to love Him, to imitate Him, to be like Him." Since this is the ultimate goal of learning, the Scriptures command us to raise our children in the fear and admonition of the Lord, which means to instruct them in terms of the Lordship of Christ in each area of life, teaching them to reverence and to serve Him. Our theology thus defines pedagogy. It follows from this, as T.S. Eliot observed, that we derive our theory of education from our philosophy of life. All education is therefore inescapably religious. There can be no such thing as a neutral education. Christians then will understand and develop education in terms of biblical faith. Non-believers will not. We will either think, reason, learn and study in terms of the triune God and His lordship over all things as Creator and Sovereign Lord, or we will not. Education, therefore, should be preparation for life, equipping the young to be ready for liberty in terms of God's Word. It follows from all this that education is a blueprint and plan for tomorrow. It is a truism to say that those who govern the minds of the young direct the course of the future of civilization. As such, few things can be ranked in importance alongside education in the biblical worldview as a top priority for Christians. Historically, in the Christian West, Christian education was a priority for the church. Only since the advent of state education in the mid-19th century has this vision been in decline. One of the critical reasons for the present crisis in our culture is the collapse of Christian education in our age. It only takes a generation or two whose education is seriously defective and anti-Christian to create a culture of barbarians, which means rootless ones. It is for this reason that the great reformer Martin Luther said, "I would advise no one to send his child where the Holy Scriptures are not supreme." I want to encourage you then to seriously consider Westminster Classical Christian Academy. Why not explore our website and visit us in Hyde Park and consider taking up this mandate to educate your child in the faith.